Hi everyone, it's Angel from UK Decoupage Blanks. I'm coming on today to give you a tutorial on how to do our 8-inch Christmas baubles. For some reason we're only in June and we are selling so much Christmas stuff, it's crazy. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of a taster on what they come out like. These are the 8-inch ones available on the website, and you'll get 4 in a set for £4. They'll come to you sanded, nice and flat, ready for you to paint on. And like I say, you'll get 4. So really nice and easy, these ones. Is all I've done with this one is I've pre-painted it. You don't want to sit and watch me paint. 2 coats of white on the front and the back, and then the bauble holder bit at the top I've done in mother of pearl. We've got these on the website, Acrylic Paints, and they're brilliant. This is a metallic one, and they're lovely, really creamy, rich, and on the website. We'll be using, we've got this on the website as well, we'll be using this one to add some glitter to the snow. You'll need I use Decoupage. Loads of people use PVA, Mod Podge, whatever, but I find this the best for me. It's not so sticky and it works. And then I just varnish with Polyvine Heavy Duty varnish. This one is what you can use for coasters. I know lots do use it outside, but I've changed over to the decorators varnish now, and I find that I've had a lot better results with the slightly stronger exterior one. Alright, but that's perfect for indoors. You'll need a napkin of your choice. It's quite handy with these. There's a reason why I paint this part a different colour, because if you paint it up to the line that meets around the top, it doesn't have to be neat. You place the top of your napkin on there and then it fits perfectly. So you've got no blending to do. You just foil your napkin off around the edges and you've got a complete picture on there. You haven't got to worry about filling it in with paint and blending it in. So that works out really, really well. Obviously a nail file to get off the excess, paintbrush, Polly Pocket and tissue just to be able to smooth things out. Oh, and I've also got ribbon and things that we're going to put on the top to finish it off. Okay, put over there for a minute. Right, so all we need to do is do a little bit of a shake. Like I said, this glue is, you've seen me in the other videos, it's not a soak and wet glue, so you've got time to be able to move your napkin around. I get, well, I don't think really that you get many wrinkles at all with this, because they're so dry. It doesn't soak, it doesn't have time to soak the napkin. So for me, it was brilliant. But you might find it and it doesn't work for you, so you've got to find the best glue which work for you. So nice coat. You might find the only thing is with this one is because it is dry, you might need to add a little bit more glue because that dries in pretty quick, but you certainly don't need to smother it. Just make sure it's wet but not soaking. Okay, like so. And then, like I say, if your napkin, the top part, just go up to the top, and where your edges are, you are literally just off the edge. So it's minimal what you've got to do with these. It's lovely, no blending, no nothing. And if you feel it's a little bit dry, so you can lift it and it just goes back down lovely. No ripping, no wrinkles. And I would rather do that, add a little bit more glue, than over soak it. And you've got to either try and really smooth the wrinkles out, or you're going to rip it. Lovely. It's impossible to get anything really wrinkly completely free, but I think it adds to character. Right, your Polly Pocket on top and just smooth out where you see a little bit of air underneath. Just push it out to the edges. Some people have left comments and said, how do you get rid? On some napkins you can see you've got like little dimples and little holes in it around the borders and things, like a little, almost look like little needle pattern holes. That will disappear once you put the glue on and you rub it into your base. It will disappear. You won't see none of them, so don't worry about that. Just keep giving it a nice rub. And have a look. See, and because the glue is virtually dry, there's no stickiness and no pulling of your napkin afterwards. So if you see anything you don't like, just go again. And there you go. Reflections a bit mad on here tonight. I think it's because it's a bit duller now, but yeah, it's gone on lovely and smooth, and like I say, it's virtually dry, which is great. And you need to take your nail file and just gently go around the edges. Just do it gently because the napkin is dampish anyway, so it's not going to take a lot to come off. And if you pull any paint off around the edges, don't worry, because you can touch it up afterwards with a little bit of white paint again. Like so. That must sound awful, sorry. Try to go as quick as I can. And there we go. Take that off. Oh, it's missed just a touch. See, I've knocked a little bit of white paint off of there, but don't worry, you can touch that up, it's not a problem. But that's on there nice and flat and practically wrinkle free. That's what I like. Now, this is where I used to go wrong. I used to, after loads of attempts, manage to get the napkin on, glue it on and think, yep, that looks okay. And then the minute I added glue to it, gone. It was all wrinkly, lifting off, bubbles, whatever. I find with this, I don't need to put another layer on top. It's done. You've glued it on, leave it like that. Because you're going to varnish anyway. So the varnish acts like a glue and it seals it down. But that's my opinion. You know, you might like to re-glue on things, and certain things you have to, but on ornaments and things like this, I don't think you need to, personally. But he's cute, isn't he? Really, really cute. It's pretty much up to you how you decorate. There's loads you can do. You know, everyone's ideas are different. I've made a little triple layer bow on our bow maker. I'm just gonna fix that to the top, glue that on there. If you glue it sort of like in line here where your napkin is, it covers it up, you don't see anything. You can cut your tails a little bit shorter, which I think I will actually, because that's covering his hat. So I just snip that off a little bit more. make it just that little bit shorter. Now I probably won't get them level, but never mind. Yeah, and I'll stick that up on there like so. Hot glue gun. Hopefully that's warm enough. It should be. Excuse the state of my glue gun. And then just, let's say I put that on the line where your napkin meets the paint, which you've painted a different colour, and you don't see it. It's fine. It's lovely. Now, again, it's up to you what you want to do, how you want to decorate. But we have this on the website, glitter glue, but it's iridescent. You can even, I think in this colour you can get, I think that's a frosting, but the frosting tends to dry up like creamy and mushy. It doesn't look nice. Whereas this, because it dries up completely clear, it just looks like sparkly snow. It's really, really lovely. And I use this at Christmas all the time. And literally, my towels, I'll pop them up there for a minute so they don't get wet. And literally, I just go over anywhere where there's a little piece of snow. Gonna have a blockage now, ain't I? Because I want to use it. Oh no, we've got it. So anywhere there's a little bit of snow on his hat, just place that on there. Just kind of like dot it on, and because it's a glue, it sits like 3D. So it's really nice, but not too high that it looks daft. And I just follow the lines wherever there's glue, a bit of snow. You don't need loads. You literally just need a little line, and you can bounce your tip and pull it around. And it goes on. I don't know if you can see that. Ah, sparkle there, like you can see it. But it dries 3D, so it gives a nice raised look. And you can just go over. I mean, he's got plenty of snow on his twiggy arms. And wherever there's white, just follow it. Every time I get this in stock on the website, it's gone. And then the snow on the bushes. You don't have to do it all, just do random little bits here and there, just to give yourself a little bit of sparkle. Just where you feel it, need a little bit on the bush. You can do some on the tips. I don't cover it. I just, where you think it needs a little bit, and he's got a little bit on his. Do a little bit on his scarf and his buttons. Oh, a little bit under the bird. There we go. And so that's all it needs. But you get a really, really high sparkle. Oh, this light is awful. You get a really, really high sparkle, and it just looks more natural, I think. But yeah, so that's as easy as they are. Like I say, the nice thing is if you remember when you do your napkin, if you place your napkin, you want to do it all the way all over, it is not going to fit. And then you're going to be doing nothing but blending, and a lot of people struggle with blending. So if you bring it down and do that a different colour, or you can still leave it white, whatever you like to do. Do it with the bottom, and it completely covers it perfectly. So you've got not got to worry about no blending, no nothing. But he's a cutie. The napkins were from QD. I don't know if anyone They haven't even got a name on them. They were just in QD at last Christmas. 25 festive napkins. So I don't know the maker of them. I don't know whether they're copyright. But this is for me, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, if they're copyright, you've got to be careful what you're doing. So yeah, really cute and easy. 4 in a set. So 4 in a set, and you've got 4 napkins. One napkin gives you 4 images, so you've got a set of 4 you can make. So it's perfect. And there you just seen it's so quick and easy to do. So alright, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'm certainly enjoying doing all the different bits and pieces for Christmas. It's lovely, makes a nice change, and Christmas roll on, that's all I can say. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that, guys. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.